Hey, good morning. Pat Seekins, operations with the Rocky Mountain Area Type 1 Incident Management Team, and here to give you another update on the Tamarack Fire. We're currently at 82% containment, and I will mention this will be my last operational update with the Incident Management Team as we transition to a new team effective at 1900 this evening. So we'll get started up here on the northwest corner of the fire again, Branch 1, Division Kilo. Very little change here south of Burnside Lake. Everything's looking very secure as our black line continues all the way south of 88 in Crystal Springs here. So we do have crews up here, continue to focus along the fire perimeter as needed as potential hotspots poke up. But once again, well within inside the fire perimeter, and everything's looking very secure from this point all the way north to Highway 88 here. Moving east, no change. Everything's looking very good. Right along the fire perimeter south of Crystal Springs and Woodfords. And as we continue east, all the way towards the Carson River and all the way to Highway 395. So no change here in the north end of the fire, looking very secure. No issues or concerns, so folks will be in patrol status on this whole north piece as necessary. As we move into Division Oscar on the east side of the fire, everything's looking secure. No changes here. Spring Valley looking very secure. No issues east of Highway 395. And that just continues around Holbrook all the way down to 395 before the fire edge moves towards the west. I will mention again, as I mentioned a couple days, there is still a green island of unburned fuels here. However, that's surrounded by previously burned areas, so no issues or concerns. However, you will see some smoke popping up here once in a while as we dry out potentially. So I did want to mention that area. Moving west into Division Quebec, everything's looking good. No changes here all the way up towards Leviathan Peak. And this black edge continues in and around Poison Creek and back up just west of Leviathan Mine. No issues or concerns. Everything looking good. We are in patrol status here with a few engines, but everything is very secure all the way west and south back to Highway 89. No issues. Sliding southwest into Division Tango, everything's looking very secure. This containment line is very secure on top of this ridge. So we are in patrol status here. So everything on the south end from Division Tango all the way to Quebec to Highway 395 in patrol status with some firefighters and some engines on the ground patrolling this area today. As we move into Division Alpha, once again, a lot of steep, rugged terrain. A lot of this country is very inaccessible. And there's a lot of natural barriers in and along this fire perimeter all the way back just south of Burnside Lake. So we do have a wildland fire module in place up here. They continue to patrol as needed and just keeping eyes on certain locations within this fire perimeter with cameras and observations as necessary. There's been very little fire activity along this fire edge here. However, moving forward, we know there is a drying period here, and we may begin to see some isolated smoke that's a little more visible over the next couple days. However, everything is currently confined to these natural rock features and, very, very secure in a lot of these locations on this open fire perimeter. I will mention there's a lot of natural barriers to the south and west of the current fire perimeter as well. So there is very low probability of this fire wanting to move with any kind of speed. It's just very, very docile, very little heat found in here. So that'll just continue. I will mention we do no longer have a night shift in place. Night shift is no longer necessary with the fire perimeter looking very good. We've dissolved night shift and they'll reassess moving forward with the new team on any future needs. Suppression repair has been the focus lately on top of securing and more or less repairing the previous dozer line and hand lines in and around Woodfords and to the south of Crystal Springs, as well as a lot of focus in Markleyville, repairing a lot of that those suppression lines with dozer lines and hand lines to repair those that are no longer needed with the current perimeter around Markleyville. Same thing, Grover Hot Springs, repairing some hand line and dozer line up there. A lot of the chipping is already complete on Highway 89, and a little bit more suppression repair remaining over the next couple days south of Holstrom Spikes and along Leviathan Road here. So that's where we're at with the update. We will, once again, this will be our last update with the Rocky Mountain Area Type 1 Incident Management Team, and we've had a good transition, and we'll continue to do so today with the new incoming team that will officially take over command of this fire at 7 p.m. this evening. And that's where we're at.